as you can tell by the title, this video is me finally reading Reckless by Lauren Roberts. And I know this isn't the book, this is my cat. 9:52. I got up at about 7 this morning and had to go to the post office, and I had to go to the store, things like that. And yeah, and I had to get cat food for you. So actually, I'm trying a different coffee recipe. Usually I just make regular caramel lattes, but I decided I want to try and make protein coffees. I've seen these on TikTok and my friends do them, so I really want to try it out. So basically, I guess the gist of it is you just brew your espresso and you substitute whatever milk you use with a protein shake. I believe that's all there is to it. I'm not really 100% sure, but I got 2 different kinds of protein shakes. I got cake batter, I know, but it just sounds really good, like cake batter coffee. I love cake batter flavored things. I like birthday cake flavored ice cream and cake batter ice cream and all that stuff. When Sonic had that cake batter shake for that limited time, oh, it was so good. I miss it so much. I wish they'd bring it back. And then I got regular Quest vanilla. This was on sale, that's why I got this brand. But yeah, I don't know which one I want to try first. I don't know. It's like I could be safe and do the vanilla because it can't be like that bad, but like the cake batter, I think I'm just going to do the cake batter because I want to. So I think what I'm also going to do, I'm going to brew 2 shots of espresso. And I know you can get double espresso with the Nespresso machine. I don't know much about the Nespresso machine. I'm learning everything, and I don't really understand. I went ahead and ordered the double shot espressos, but right now I just use the Altezio because it's like a dark roast. So I'm just gonna use 2 of these in the coffee. I'm just gonna brew the espresso in this. Let me see if I can get like a different angle. If you hear birds, that's Animal Planet on the TV. Boots likes to watch it. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna line this cup with the white chocolate Tirani sauce. So it'll be like a cake batter, white chocolate type of protein shake. I'm going to line the cup with the white chocolate sauce. So not too much, just a little bit. I don't want to go like crazy. So now I'm going to get some ice. So I don't know how much I want to put in here. I guess. I think this should be good. Obviously I can add more if I want to. Now the espresso. Whoa. So this is what it looks like. If this sucks, I'm gonna be sad. I'm just gonna mix it up. I'm nervous. It's not bad. I think what's throwing me off is that it kind of tastes watered down, and I think that's my fault. Because I think the ice kind of like melted when I put everything in it, like the shots and stuff. But this isn't bad. I will definitely drink all of this. And the reason why I wanted to make protein shake coffees is because in the morning, I love my coffee in the morning, and I always drink, it's really bad, but I always drink coffee on an empty stomach. So I'm like, I shouldn't do that. I should just utilize the protein shakes and just have that. Honestly, pretty happy with it. I definitely have stuff I need to perfect though. So if you guys want to try it, I just used white chocolate Tirani sauce to line the cup. I didn't use this whole thing, maybe like a little more than half. And then I don't think I'm gonna recommend these, but I did use these Altezio pods, or the purple ones. I would definitely recommend maybe going ahead and getting the double shots or the iced ones that I haven't tried those yet, but they're like blue. I forget what they're called. On to what this video is actually gonna be about. I have the package. I already opened it because I had to open it. Are you crazy? So here is Reckless by Lauren Roberts. Okay, it's been like a week or two since this book has been out, but I don't know why I just keep putting it off, but it is so beautiful. The back says something. It says, I wonder how often the enforcer kneels before anyone. You're afraid of me. Kai meets my statement with a stare, steady but drawn out like a sigh. I'd be a fool not to fear something so fierce. I swallow, and are you not? A fool, that is. He stands then, holding my gaze until he's the one looking down at me. Not anymore. What is he talking about? What is going on? I don't know how, but before this book even came out, I was doing some research because I was like, is there actually going to be a third book? I was like trying to like figure it out. Let's just say I think I figured out the ending to this book, like one of the endings possibly. If you haven't read Powerless, don't watch this video. Like, you should just end it here. Thanks for watching. Go read Powerless. It was so good. But if you haven't read Reckless yet, this is going to be kind of a spoiler reading vlog, but I will be putting timestamps. I already know. Kit and Peyton have to get married. They're gonna get married, but I don't know why. I don't know what happened behind that, but I don't even know how I figured it out. Like, I was just trying to research something about it, and I found something on it was something on Goodreads. I don't know, but I basically, long story short, I spoiled the ending for myself. But I've heard that there was a lot more things that happen in this book. At the end of Powerless, obviously, Peyton's secret of being ordinary was revealed. She killed the king. She figured out that that Kai killed her father and not the king. And then Kit just like is completely different now, and he's taken over like the throne, and Kai is still the enforcer, and you know, Peyton ran away, and Adina's dead, you know, all these things. I guess from what it sounded like in the chapter, it was either the chapter at the very end, like the epilogue, Kai has to go find Peyton. You know, I have to say though, the fact that the third book is coming out in April, like, thank you, Lauren Roberts, thank you, because I mean, we've had to wait so long for Onyx Storm, and I think that's the only book I've had to wait that long for. But seriously, like, I feel like she's not making us wait that long, which is like awesome. I'm just really nervous. I'm really nervous to get started with this, but without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and start it. I am only on chapter 4, not that far at all. My first initial thoughts are I miss these characters so much. Like, I love Kai and I love Peyton, and anytime I'm recording, he always has like the zoomies. I don't really know what's going on with him. Is Adina or is it somebody else? I'm not really sure, because I feel like they didn't really have that much of a relationship, and I'm trying to think back to Powerful, and yeah, they had conversations, but I wouldn't say that it was deep enough for him to bring like a gift of sticky buns to her, you know what I mean? Like to her grave or whatever. When Peyton was literally hiding in the fireplace and Kai is just like talking out loud, and he's like, you're not in here. So he's just kind of talking, and I feel like that was good for him because he kind of gets to get out those like feelings. And thinking in my head, I was like, Peyton, just jump out of the fireplace and hug him, please. That man needs a hug. And the fact that she jumps out of the burning building and is like jumping on the rooftops, the image in my head was just funny. She's just looks like Mario or something, just jumping on everything. And he's just like, that's my girl. I enjoy the world, so I feel like regardless of if this book feels like a filler or not, I think I'm gonna enjoy it either way. And with that, I'm going to continue with Reckless, and if anything happens, I will keep you updated. And still drinking the protein shake coffee. I kind of want to make a caramel one. I mean, I think tomorrow I'll make a vanilla one. He's going insane. So obviously Kit is having a really hard time with things that are going on because now he's king. So he's been having to go through like all the paperwork and things like that. And it sounds like the queen is also not doing too well because of all the sadness she's feeling right now. And so Kai just went to go like check on Kit, I guess. And Kai's about to walk out the door and Kit notices that there's blood on Kai. And he's like, is that her blood? Poor Kit. He's in love. What? Man, that girl causing some issues. Oh my gosh. But I just wanted to say something about that because I thought that was very impactful. Wait, whoa, I was not expecting that to happen. Like, okay. The vacuum's going off, the shark vacuum. So I found this quote on Instagram. It was, hate me enough to make me want you, ruin me. And then our mouths crashed together on the next page. I was not expecting them to kiss at all. Like at all. I tightened my grip on her other wrist, still clutching the small knife, hard enough to have her palm opening and the blade clattering onto the uneven roof. With her hand now free, I lifted over my shoulder, guiding it around my neck. Her fingers are buried in my hair while mine dig into her lips. Why is she saying don't? Never again. Why? Come on, it was hot. You gotta admit. I cringed a little bit when Kai was like, because obviously they're gonna like fight, right? Like Shadow, which is Peyton, and then Kai's like, I'm Flame, and I'm like, wow, that's epic. It's like, Kai is so in love. He is so in love, it is insane. Not the be my undoing. Uh-oh. Oh, there goes the scarf. There it goes. Now everyone knows. Now the whole crowd is gonna be after her, and then she's really gonna have no choice but to go with him because if anything, he'd probably like protect her, but protect her in the way that he would protect her, right? But he's gonna be like, oh, I have to protect her because Kit wants her alive, but he would protect her regardless. Oh, I forgot that Kai didn't realize he killed Peyton's dad. So he's like taken aback and he's confused right now. I was confused for a minute because I didn't even consider that he didn't know. I thought he knew for some reason, but that's really interesting. Aww. He feels really bad. Okay, it has been a couple of days since I have talked to you about Reckless. I am on, actually it hasn't been a couple of days. It's been like a day. Right now I'm on chapter 24. And I know that I think this chapter and there's like another chapter coming up soon that my friend was like, you need to record here because stuff happens. And I'm like, okay. So I'm on chapter 24 right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. So what happened was Kai captured Peyton, and then Peyton's gang, I forgot what they called themselves, the Ordinary Group or whatever. They're called something. Anyway, they came and saved Peyton and captured Kai, and they want to use Kai as like bait to say like, hey, we'll give you Kai back if you don't capture Peyton or something like that. So then suddenly Peyton and Kai just got captured by Raphael, and he was the guy that oversaw those like fights and stuff when Peyton and Kai had to fight each other. But unknowingly when they were like Shadow and Flame. So he captured them because he knows that Peyton is worth a lot of money, and then he's like, oh, Kai's worth a lot of money too. So yeah, so that's what happened. So they're trapped together, and it was kind of sweet because Kai had this moment, or Peyton had this moment where she was feeling very claustrophobic, and Kai kind of helped her like calm down a little bit, which is very sweet of Kai. I love him. And yeah, that's basically what happened there. And now we're at Kit's chapter. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen here, but I'm planning to get a lot of this read today because I really want to finish this book and just know what's going on. And I'm really excited because my friends were like, you need to hurry up and finish it so we can talk about it. And I'm like, okay, I'm trying. There's just too much going on. That who is this? Who's Callum? I don't get that chapter. I don't understand. I feel stupid. Who's Callum? And the name sounds familiar, but who's that? Kai just said, under different circumstances, he pants, I promise you I'm much more fun tied up. Okay, I looked up who Callum was and I knew he sounded familiar, but I was trying to be very careful to not like spoil myself any further. But I was like, oh, so Callum is the guy that introduced Peyton to the Resistance. So he's like on both sides, but we don't know what side he's actually truly on. So that was really interesting. I was like, who's Callum? Whoa, I'm on page 184. So I'm like basically halfway. So we're getting to the part where they're trying to escape the jail thing that they're in. Ew, they're in a sewer. That's gross. Oh no. Why is this? This part is giving Tangled vibes where Rapunzel and Flynn are like trapped in the thing and the water is just rising and they're trying to find a way out and they can't find a way out. So I'm just picturing Tangled right now in my head. What the? What? Wait, sorry. Okay. Ah! What? Wow. They kissed again. They're making out in a sewer. Oh, so they're making out. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is too much. I wasn't expecting this. Ugh. This is sad. Ugh. I hate that Peyton's like, it was a mistake. Like them kissing was a mistake. That's so annoying. I don't like that because it's like, just talk about it. You kissed. What now? What makes of your relationship now? I wish you would just admit it, you know? He's so funny. He's like, I could remind you if you like. And she's like, it was a mistake. This one and the one before. And then he's like, the only mistake was not making it sooner. And she's just like, like, come on, just, Peyton, just accept it, okay? Please. There's much more like kissing stuff going on than I thought there was gonna be. The fact that they were in that alleyway and he's like, pretend, you know, and he starts like kissing her neck and stuff. Like, whoa. And also, I'm kind of getting tired of them saying pretend, pretend, pretend. It's like every other sentence almost. It's like pretend. And I'm like, I get it. Like, do we have to say that every single time? The box. Is that the engagement ring? So it wasn't even, so if that is the engagement ring, which I'm assuming it is, because it's a small box. Well, I wonder what the point is gonna be of them getting married. And thought he would probably do it because he loves Peyton, but he's doing it for some other reason because Callum told him to, basically. It wasn't even his idea. So now I'm like confused. Boots, you're getting cat fur all over my book. She makes for quite the muse. Or maybe she's just easy to think about. She should be back by now. She should be back by now. She should be back by now. What's going on? Who's Ava? I'm on chapter 38. So I'm really close to being done with the book. I have like just like basically a quarter left. I'm concerned. Okay, I figured out who A was. I didn't know, wasn't expecting Kai to have a little sister. That was very interesting. I thought it was Adina, but that does make sense because I was like, they didn't really bond that much throughout that whole thing. I'm just a little concerned because they're talking about how there's like, are they called mixes or mixers? I don't know, whatever. Ordinary and Elite have a baby. They make like a, you know, a mixer or whatever they're called. So Kai like brings up like that Peyton's dad was a healer and her mom was an ordinary, and then he's like, well, shouldn't you have like some power then? If she's gonna have this random power that is like super powerful or something when she's supposed to be just ordinary, that's gonna kind of bother me because the whole point of the first book was that she was powerless. And just imagine her going through all that and lying for like nothing in a sense. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen though. I don't know. Low-key kind of getting annoyed by their silly banter. Like, I like their banter. It's the fact that they keep like having this silly banter while they're trying to do like really important stuff, like getting out of a situation. It's like, okay, I get it. You know, it's kind of like too much. I mean, I like it, but then again, I'm like, really? Is really right now the time for like silly banter? It seems to happen quite often. That's my only like issue with it. I'm on chapter 38. My friend told me that once I get to like 40, like I'm gonna want to finish the whole book, so I might just do that. I've heard of a pool scene. Is this the pool scene coming up right now? What is happening right now? Oh my god. Wait. No, wait. Is she not gonna turn around? What makes you think I was going to have you turn around? What? Bruh. I need to... What's happening? Oh my god. Okay. Need to calm down. I bet you there's something in this book. I bet you there's something, maybe even about Peyton in this book. Or something important in the journal, because she's looking through the journal to like make a fire 10 years before her birth. Oh. There's no disease. Yeah, it kind of seems silly. What? What? Wait. I buried her in the backyard with our baby. She was right. It was a girl. My heart stopped sometimes. I buried her. Wait. What? That wasn't... What? Wait. Whoa. That's crazy. That wasn't her real dad then. Then who's her dad? Then who's her dad? Yeah, it's still like her dad, but like who is her like blood related dad? I was just thinking she should cut off her hair. It's too long. My heart is pounding right now. Oh my gosh. Oh no. How is that gonna fix anything though? And now we have to read it from Kai's point of view. The proposal. Oh my god. Ooh. I don't care about a profound moment from Kit's past. I just want to know what the heck happened. What is the point of them getting married though? Wow. Now what do I do? What would be the benefit? What's the benefit of them getting married? Because if Kit believes that the ordinaries are diseased, then what is the benefit? That's what I don't understand. I wish they explained that part. But I know that this book was gonna end on a cliffhanger, so... Very interesting. Look at how ridiculously long this straw is. All my other straws are dirty, so this is all I had. So I finally finished Reckless, and wow, this was a roller coaster. I really enjoyed this book, although like I kind of miss having the trials and the action. And don't get me wrong, there was action, but it really just can't outdo the first book at all. Like the first book is like a 6-star for me. I love the series. Don't get me wrong, this series is a 5-star series for me. I'm assuming the last one is gonna be amazing. Fearless, I assume that book's gonna be amazing. So I don't think anything would drop this series down to a 4-star. But this book is not a 5-star. I think it got really close. I would say I would give this a 4.5 star. And the reason that it's not a 5-star, I just feel like it ended abruptly, which I understand. But I kind of wish that there was like just a little bit more of like an idea as to why they have to get married and how that would make sense for their world. The other things, it's not like the first book. And I can't say it's a 5-star because the first book was just so amazing and so good that it just can't beat that. There was just a lot of unnecessary banter, and I do like the banter, but a lot of it was just unnecessary, and it almost got annoying in a way because they're trying to like run away from these people that are like trying to kill them, but yet Kai is still like trying to flirt with her, and it's like now's not the time. Just little things here and there, but I mean the book is still really good. A 4.5 star is still like a high rating, but it's just not like the first book, and I think a lot of people can understand that the first book is just so much better, and because there's a lot more at stake in the first book. I loved the sections with Kit. I'm really glad we got to learn a little bit more about his character and his kind of world and how he's feeling after everything that happened in the first book. I just feel so bad for him, and I really hope that the third book, even though I assume that Kai and Peyton are gonna get together in the end, I hope that Kit also can have a happy ending as well, because I think he's so sweet and he's so like cute, and I feel really bad for him, and I know that he's probably gonna change for the worse, and I just hope that he can kind of get back to where he was like in the first book. I feel really bad for him. And I do hope that we get to see Mac somewhere. Maybe he can come up in the third book. I don't know. If you haven't read Power full, I definitely recommend it because it's a really fast-paced, quick read, and I really like it. And it's just, you get more of this world. What else could you ask for? I mean, I could see how some people probably thought that this book felt like a filler to them, but for someone like me that just loves the series so much, I'll take anything I can get. And I really did enjoy the story. There's so many like kiss scenes that I was just so like shocked about that. Finding out that Peyton was an orphan, that really got me. I was very surprised about that, was not expecting that. And I'm really glad that there was something in this book that made me have a jaw drop moment, because I spoiled the ending for myself and I knew about the whole marriage proposal thing. So I'm really glad that there was something else in there to make me be like, what? So that was really, really cool. I would have been sad if there was nothing else. But I just enjoyed the world, and I feel like in this book, there's a lot more, descriptions of places, because like I'm having a better time, an easier time picturing things. And if anything, Lauren Roberts just getting better and better as she writes. So I'm really, really excited to read the third book, which is coming out in April. And you know that I'm gonna have to pre-order that or something, or show up at Barnes & Noble right when it opens, because I need to have that book. I just love this series so much, and I love the characters and I love the world. And books like these just make me want to continue reading more fantasy, and I can't get enough of it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know if you guys like this book. What did you rate it? Do you guys have any theories as to why Callum wants Kit to propose to Peyton, and how do you think that's going to impact that world, and how do you think it could help? Because obviously, I don't know how it could, because obviously Kit still believes that Peyton is diseased, right? Because that's what the king believed. And before I go, thank you guys so much for 900 subscribers. I am so thankful, and I'm just so like shocked that 900 of you want to watch my videos and hear me blabber and yap on about books, and I just can't believe how close we are to 1,000 subscribers. Like, that is like a really big milestone for me. And I'm just so excited to be here on booktube. It's been really, really fun. I've had a great time reading so many amazing books and meeting so many people. Like, it's been just a crazy wild ride, and I just love it so much. And I appreciate all of you stopping by to watch me. And I really hope that in some ways I have inspired you to read more, and maybe even start your own booktube channels. That's all I can hope for. I would really love to watch some of your guys' videos. Thank you guys again so much, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully soon, because I really need to film a wrap up, and I've been putting that off. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!